Hey there, everybody. This is Magnum Pi. I'm here with Teku, Golgotha, Vahilo, and Dark Templar, and we are Initiative Zero. So glad you could join us again for Rifts, the Devouring Swarm. This is where we see just how low people can roll in the face of, well, danger and
basic tasks.
basic tasks, hiding and climbing walls.
You should change your name to like Initiative 20. And maybe that'll just turn our luck around.
Yeah, we're not even good at that, though, is the problem. Like,
That's
if we were good at that, that'd be one thing.
Yeah. So if you guys like what you hear when we utterly fail our rolls over and over again, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, leave comments down below. We'd love to hear that. You can join us on our Discord. The channel keeps growing. Thank you all very much for being a part of that. And please pass word around. And if you know people that that like Rifts, like Palladium, that like some of the old school kind of RPGs, we're always hoping to grow. So pass the word around and get people aware that we're here doing this stuff. We're looking at what could come possibly after Rifts, and kicking around ideas of Dungeons and Dragons, like Advanced Dungeons and Dragons First Edition. Something that none of us have ever played before. I haven't. I know, Golgi, have you? First edition?
Never.
No? Yeah. So we're always kicking ideas around about what comes next and things like that. So if you have any ideas there, you can toss those in the comments as well. Things that you'd like to see actual plays of that aren't current edition D&D, because everybody does that. Let's do things that aren't that. So yeah, but Golgi, Teku, Holle, DT, how you guys doing?
You guys all
Let's
suck.
get into it. I'm excited.
All the snow you guys had is now here, so
Oh, lucky you.
Sorry,
I can really only blame you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks. Go fuck yourself.
Jesus.
I don't need your permission for that.
Good.
That'll happen pretty definitely, thanks.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah,
Yes.
just a lot of built up angst there and rage.
You made me shovel. How dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Could always go invest in a snowblower. Just saying.
I'm going to be honest, there wasn't even enough to justify busting out the snowblower.
We've got fucking enough here.
I did 3 properties in under 10 minutes.
Stop complaining.
Oh,
Have you met me? No.
Speaking of news, I'm looking like I'm going solar. I'm going to get that hooked up to my house in next, several months. But
I thought you were still referring to that cut you had on your head.
I thought it was the scalp.
That's right.
Yeah.
I thought this was a bit. I was going to go with it too.
Yeah.
I peeled it back
Just
more.
getting
Turns out
that
I'm a
scab
plant.
replaced with a panel.
Yeah.
wow, that'd be cool. Still, I would do that.
It'd become more and more like that board we're fighting.
Well,
we could remake them.
The only fight I recall is Gotrek disarming a wilderness scout of his SDC rifle before, and
Get it.
good on you. It's on the ground. And so what we'll do is we'll start a new round of combat between you and the wilderness scout with that, just to keep track of attacks and everything a little bit more precisely. So if you want to give me an initiative check.
Initiative?
There. Yeah, I'll roll for him. Oh, that's a good one.
That's going to be
That's
the only
better
good
than
roll of
him.
the night.
Who are you and what have you done with Gotrek?
New day, new game.
Well, I was going to say
Like I said, that's the only good roll of the night.
It's just all that talk about the big intro about us rolling low, and now, yeah.
Gone are the days of rolling a negative value for initiative.
Cool. Well, I'm going to put you above Wilderness Scout 1 there, and you go first.
Bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, there is an SDC rifle on the ground, and a Wilderness Scout in front of you who currently does not have a weapon in his hands. He does have a knife in a sheath on his boot. He also has a number of pouches and pockets and things like that hanging off his belt. And more importantly, he has a rifle slung over his back. He's also wearing MDC body armor, but he does not have a helmet on.
All right. Well, that seems like a lot. And I guess I can't delay my turn to wait and see what he does, eh?
You could do nothing, but you don't get to keep your initiative.
Well, I just want to know if he's going to reach for the one on his back or if he's going to reach for the one on the ground. So if he goes for the one on the ground, I'll try and like kick him in the face or something.
Well,
Maybe uppercut him.
You got the initiative, so you could do that before he goes for anything. Like,
I'm gonna reach for the one on the ground.
Okay, so you go for the one on the ground. All right, you can
Yeah.
do that. You have the initiative. So, he dropped it. You go quick, bend down quick, and pick it up, flipping it around, pointing it at him.
I mean, I'm already halfway down there. So.
That's right. It's you're closer to it than he is. Yeah, and you got it in your hands there, pointed at him, but not aimed at his head or anything. That would take an action, right? So your action was grabbing the weapon. He will in turn pull the rifle off of his back and bring it around, pointing it at you. That one is a high energy laser pulse rifle, and so that one is MDC. The one you have SDC, but his head's still a squishy SDC target. So it's hard to say, but it is your turn.
Well, now he would just have to shoot. Like he doesn't need to really aim at me, does he?
No.
Would he need to take a turn?
If he hits any part of you, it will slice it off, basically, if he hits at all, right? I mean, you have a grand total of 63 points of health remaining, and one MDC is 100 of those, right? So, and he's gonna do 66 on his pulse, which is minimum 6, minimum 600 SDC if he shoots at you.
Ooh.
Now he is you guys are within melee combat range, which means that you can knock rifles around. I mean, you disarmed him last time. You could try to knock the rifle out of his hands, or you could defend if he tries to shoot at you, and you're both at -6 because you're in a it would be considered a wild shot because you're both defending yourselves in melee combat. So
yeah, like I wanna close the gap on him. So basically, I'm standing close enough to him that he can't shoot me with that laser rifle. That he would basically be shooting past me.
Yeah, that's considered to be happening because you're engaged in melee combat, right?
Oh, so in order to hit me, he'd have to back away.
He'd have to take a couple steps back, and which is why it's considered a wild shot. So he and you, if you both decided to use these ranged weapons at each other in melee, it would be taking wild shots.
Can I try and swing and hit him with my gun?
Yeah, you could try to hit him with the butt of the rifle. Do you have weapon proficiency club? Or
sounds like something I'd have.
Blunt or something like that?
I mean, I do have my my large wrench and my large hammer that I typically have.
Just look at your skill list.
Skills. Yeah.
What's your bonus on strike from that?
Ancient weapon proficiencies, blunt. Strike is a +2.
Okay, so if you head back to your combat sheet and take a look at your strike bonus from hand to hand, just add 2 to that, and that's your total strike bonus with basically the butt end of the rifle.
Where's my? So just go with my punch.
Whatever your strike bonus is, it should be. Let's see, what's it look like?
See, I don't
so
have
strike
one
is 1
beside my strike.
Yeah, you don't have to have the die.
I don't have one of the die to roll.
You just roll. Yeah, you would just roll a d20, and
So add the 2 from my weapon.
Yeah, so you'd have a total bonus of +3 to strike.
Okay.
Are you? Oh, well, you don't have to. Okay.
Oh.
Are you actually striking him?
Yeah, I want to swing it and try and hit him.
In the head?
Yeah, I'll go for the head.
Okay, so that will take 2 attacks.
So
you're kind of waiting for for something to open up, right? and yeah, you wait for something to open up, and he basically has his gun pointed at you and says, "Don't try it. I'm not beyond pulling this trigger."
He's got the high ground. Don't try it.
Yeah, everybody has the high ground for Godric.
Everybody has the high ground against me.
Yeah.
3'11". What?
So do you want to follow through on your second attack with that roll? Or
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. You go in there, and yeah, you go in for the swing. That will definitely, even with the -4 for hitting his targeting a head, it's still above what you would need. So you basically end up with an 11. And yeah, he will. What's he gonna do? He's gonna. He'd probably dodge. I mean, if something was coming at his head, he'd probably attempt to dodge here. And that will dodge because you'd be at a -4 for trying to strike his head. So he does kind of just pull back, and you just barely miss his head, and he brings the gun pointed at you. It is your turn. What do you want to do?
So I basically want to try and charge him.
Like you want to try to tackle him, sort of thing.
I mean, if I can, like, yeah, basically just tackling at his, I guess at his knees, but just like taking him down.
Yeah.
My main focus is closing the gap so he can't use a rifle.
Yeah. Yeah. So a body block tackle, you have that as one of your basic combat maneuvers there.
Yeah.
It does take up 2 attacks, which means if you knock him down, like it'll take up this attack and then the next, as you kind of try to maneuver to go at him. So go for it. You can make that roll if that's what you're trying to do. All right. So you rolled a 17. Again, he's going to try to. So that's on the second attack, though. On the first attack, he will level the gun at you, and he's -6. Actually, you're also maneuvering, so he's -5. It's wild shot. Or sorry, -7 total. He's a +2. Wild shot. And a 6 misses because he's an 8 or higher. He basically vaporizes a hole. He cuts not really vaporize, but he shears off a section of the fence he was originally trying to tie you to. And yeah, on your second attack there, you collide with him on a 17. He's going to try to dodge out of the way, and he does not, which means you inflict 12 points of damage on him, but he's in armor, so he only really is going to take 1. But you do knock him down. He loses an attack and initiative, which means you get to go. He's on the ground, and he can't defend right now because you've knocked him down. What would you like to do?
I would like to.
Gun is still in your hand. I'm going to say you kind of rammed him with the gun and knocked him down.
Okay, can I drop the gun and take a swing, or?
Well, let's put it this way. He lost an attack, and you now have initiative. He also lost initiative, which means so he already had initiative. So
you could shoot him in the face.
Yeah, you could shoot him in the head.
Oh, yeah, that is definitely a thing that is going to happen.
Or you could at least point it at his head and have tell him to surrender.
No. This motherfucker 2 sessions ago called me a dwarf. Fuck that guy. I've been waiting for this moment.
I just struggled to unmute.
3 minutes.
It was like fighting against gravity to sit up in my chair. 2 sessions ago. I will never forgive this asshole.
Okay, open up, man. Do you have weapon proficiency rifle?
I hope so. Yeah, I've had lots of. I have handgun, energy pistol, or heavy MDC.
So you don't have it, so you don't get any bonus. But I'm not going to say you're penalized for shooting at his head because he's laying on the ground. He lost an action. You used that action to aim at his head, and so now it's back to your action, right? Because you have initiative, and you can pull the trigger. You want higher than an 8.
So just a D20?
On a D20.
Come on, man.
I know, right?
And he
Yes!
does it.
That's awesome. 5.
Executing a guy in a field. I love it.
Yeah. That's 5d6 SDC damage from the rifle. Straight, I'm going to say it's a headshot straight to hit points. So you have reduced. He's lost half his hit points, and hello, and is bleeding out. There's a whole series of tables to roll on for headshots and things like that. I'm not going to bother right now. I'm just going to say he's KO'd and bleeding out from a headshot. Yeah. He's lucky that you didn't completely blow all of his brains out. You could take a second shot and finish him.
Well, I was taking a drink here and I was thinking hit him again.
Okay.
So yes.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna have you roll. He's not even gonna. There's no. You just line it up and bam. Cool. You took him. You took him right out.
Rifle.
We will flash back over to Senate and Sir Luke, you are running down another street. You hear 2 consecutive gunshots go off. And yeah, they're off. They ring off in the distance.
Well, I am a prize right now. The person with the laser shooting at us is the bigger priority at this point.
Yeah. So you're going to continue to run in that general direction where you think he is?
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way. It'll take you the full. Well, we ended it so to give a fresh turn to Gotrek. So we'll say you've run one. So at the end of this round, you will be in that location. We'll jump back to Senate in Portland.
Who do you want first?
Based on, I don't know. Actually, the 3 of you should roll initiative again. Just give us initiative checks.
All right, lucky number 4. Oh, that was close.
All right, we got everybody there. Senate, Sir Luke.
So I got a roll. Sorry, I had a brain fart. All right, go to combat initiative. God damn it! That was better.
Yeah, and there we go. Cool. Well, you guys are going before everybody else. Well, the Predator power armor, he's still getting out of it. He'll be out of it probably by the end of this round. Or no, he's still got another 2 rounds after this. Or another round after this, rather. Senate.
I'm going to try to get back to cover, having seen Sir Luke peel off up an alleyway.
You didn't actually see him. He was prowling when he left. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't know where he went.
Well, I mean, having identified the target, I'm still going to try and dive into cover and then...
Yeah, you just know where he's at. You haven't actually, like, the general area. You haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, again, if there's a building to throw myself against.
Yep, you head back into the alcove where you were before.
Oh, okay.
Sure. And the Predator power armor continues to unpower armor and Portland.
How much time is he at? Have I been counting down? Just curious.
Again, you've 15 seconds left. Or sorry, less. 15 seconds less than the last
It
time.
was like at 4:45.
Now you're at like, you're getting close to 4.5 minutes remaining. If he doesn't
Nope,
get
I'm going to say 3.5 minutes remaining.
it. He's like, what? You said no.
My other friend said 3 minutes. I gave you 45 more seconds.
Okay.
You're like negotiating with yourself.
That's right. Well, while you say this, is there anything else you want to do?
I really don't know what else I need to do. Like, I have to make sure that this guy is out so he does not fuck around. And I'm not very quick. And I still want to kill the cyborg, so I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. Okay. Cyborg's still sitting there looking up at the...
Maybe I'll ask the cyborg to take off his faceplate.
Okay, he takes off his faceplate. There, it kind of looks a little RoboCop underneath. You know, the skin kind of stretched across all sorts of metal-ish. Kind of reminds you of how James T looked near the end.
Fair enough. Do I know whether it's like his real face or it's like a synthetic?
It's too good of a job to tell whether it's real or synthetic.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to actually, do something to it to know.
Okay, and then can I do one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
I just want this face to look up at Nathan and smile.
Okay.
And start counting for me.
All right. So you tell him, take off your faceplate and keep counting their, full conversion Borg, and he does.
Yeah.
All right. Sir Luke, you're running.
This is awesome. I love this. It's like an alarm clock.
Great.
A full body Borg converted to an alarm clock.
Well, pretty sure I had a transformer that did that back in the day. But
those are awesome.
Yeah. Sir Luke is running down the street. Yeah. And Senate, you did make your way back toward cover. And
yep.
Yeah, so there you are. Cool. He is there. And back up top to Senate.
All right. I will kind of do the cliche whisper shout of, Luke, he's over in the building. He's over there.
I cannot hear anything because I'm distant away.
But he doesn't know that. Yeah.
You should just then.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
It's called roleplay.
Gotcha.
And
Predator.
all I hear is like 15 different voices of Portland and one counting robot.
Okay. So you yell that out. Whisper that out. Is there anything I wanted to do at all? Or
do I hear a response?
No.
Okay.
But usually people
I'll
take time to respond. It's not like while you're finishing your sentence. So
yeah. So I'll kind of just be like, okay, you do you. Portland, you still good?
Can you see me? Or can you hear me? Are you that close?
He can hear you speaking. Yeah. You're not like whispering, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
All right. Well, then I'll just hang here, I guess, because...
Okay, cool.
Getting shots, no fun.
Yeah. And, that brings us back to the power armor, who's still just power armoring, and Portland.
I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I really don't know what else to do here. I'm like, so how's that local sports team? We should see to set it here as we're waiting.
Okay.
I guess.
Cool. You burn 3 seconds.
Is Sir Luke fine?
You don't know where Sir Luke is. But...
No, I'm asking this too. What's his face? Senate.
Okay, you call out to Senate. Is Sir Luke okay? And back to the top to Senate.
I'll say, I thought Luke was with you. And then I'll start looking around where I thought Luke would otherwise have been.
Okay, Portland, anything?
Is he undressed yet?
He's in the process. It's only 3 seconds between me checking in with you, right? Like every action is about 3 seconds long, right? So
Okay. Well, is he facing the robot? He's probably facing. Yeah, because they're smiling. He's smiling at him.
Yeah.
Towards.
Yeah. The power armor's back is to you.
Okay. You still got tons of time to be entranced. I don't know. Yeah, there's really nothing I want to do. I was gonna wait till he finally gets out of his fucking armor.
All right. And with that, a blast fires out at Senate. The guy was busy taking called, aimed shots. That's what you do to try to hit somebody who is undercover, is you're basically waiting for them to peek out, right? And so he's spent his actions rolling a 20. You can try to dodge back if you like, but you would be at -2. You get no bonus, and you're -2.
So I have to roll a 20 to be able to dodge this.
You would have to roll a natural 20.
Not exactly, but pretty close.
You would have to roll a natural 20, yeah, because you have no parry, you have no dodge bonus, and you're at a penalty of -2. So you'd have to roll a natural 20 to dodge. Nope.
Well, it was a good try.
And so that's another 21 points of mega damage to your force field as he clips you as you kind of stuck your head out looking around to see where Luke went. All right, and back to the top to Senate.
All right. Well, seeing that, I'm going to try to fully duck into this alcove because that sucks.
Yeah, you're back under the cover of the alcove. Yeah.
And then say to Portland, I don't know how long your invisibility lasts, but when it does, you probably don't want to be out in the street.
All right. Power armor. Right. It's like, look, I'm just going to hang out here under this protection of the power armor while the laser fire is still going on, if that's all right by you.
It's still counting down.
Yeah, well, you can count. And
I can shoot.
Sir Luke, or Portland, sorry, do you want to do anything?
Is he out now?
No, he's got rounds left that he has to get to spend. Like, it's literally the next action. So
wherever this fucking shot came from, I'm gonna put a cloud of smoke wherever that shot came.
Okay, you cast cloud of smoke.
Yeah.
And that's a what size cloud?
It is a 90. What else? That range is 90 feet, which is 27.4 meters. Which I've got 30 by 30 by 30.
That's a pretty good sized cloud.
Yep.
Cool. So you fill the street with smoke.
That part of the street, wherever he's from, where that shot is
in that direction.
That area.
Yeah.
I'm launching that smoke.
Yeah, for sure. That will obscure things a little bit. And Sir Luke continues to run. And
how close am I?
Like I said, by the end of this round, you would be
gotcha.
You would be at kind of the area that you thought he was.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. Senate, any other action you want to do this round? Portland has filled the street with smoke.
I mean, I might try and explain to Nathan, the laser shots are at me, not at you. So you're actually fairly safe to get out of the armor. Like the invisible gunman is asking.
And he's like, yeah, well, doesn't seem too safe to me. Senate, you could cancel your body field and create another one if you have the ISP. That would bring you back up to full.
I could, but I think I'll just stick with hiding in the corner and kind of assuming Sir Luke is gonna, I don't know,
do something.
Do Luke things.
Cool. All right, Portland, anything?
Let's see here. I just want to see whether I can see the invisible. See if he moves. This guy. Can I see through cloud of smoke with
Nope.
my see the invisible?
Nope.
Oh,
Again,
alright.
see the invisible allows you to see invisible things.
All right, sounds good. So is this guy almost out of the armor?
Like I said, he's probably got another couple rounds to get out. At least another round, because it takes about a minute to get out of the armor. And we exhausted a couple rounds. So, I mean, grand total is it's been 30 seconds since you started interacting with him.
Seems like more like 3 minutes. According
Welcome to Rifts.
Yeah.
No, according to his alarm clock.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to move. He doesn't know where I am, so he can see me. I'm
That's right.
invisible for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start moving around to see if I can find this guy as I'm moving around.
Okay, where are you moving to?
Where the smoke is.
Okay, so you move into the smoke.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, and only the faintest displacement of smoke as invisible Portland steps into the cloud. And we'll end the round there. Sir Luke, you, and this will be the beginning of the next round, but you start running, you're almost finished your run there, and from around the corner you see, carrying a laser rifle, wearing armor, is this guy running out into the street where you are running.
Oh.
So I will do this to position the two of you there. And let's see how far away he is. I'm going to roll... what? We'll say 2d6 times 10. He is 110 feet away.
Dear Lord.
Yeah. Of course, you can cover that pretty quickly, right? So
yeah.
So let's do an initiative check.
All right. There we go.
Yeah. So you have initiative. I'll bring you down to the bottom here.
Actually, I've just got to see. I mean, I've already beat him, but I got to see if my Zen combat actually gives me any bonuses with that as well. Does it give me a bonus with the initiative? Let's see.
Let's see. Abilities. Zen combat. You get a plus. So let's see. Attacks from modern weapons and machines. So +3 to initiative. So you can add 3 to that.
Right. So that is a 25.
Yeah. And he is -2 attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you are there. Yeah. And he is also -3 to dodge your attacks. And you get your automatic dodge if you want. And you negate any bonuses provided by his machine, but that's about it. Cool. So yeah, you are yet again a force to be reckoned with. There you are. And you have initiative. What would you like to do as you see this guy?
I'm running at him, and he's got a 6'9" cyber knight running him down
with a two-handed sword.
With two-handed sword.
All right. And what's your speed again? How many feet can you cover in a round?
600.
600. So we said 110. So basically 1/6 of the round. How many attacks do you have?
5, I think.
Sir Luke has 7. So
7. Sorry.
So after 2 attacks, after 2 attacks, then you will be there at him. He will level his rifle at you and take a shot with a pulse blast and miss. And that's his attack. You're still running at him. You're not using any ranged attacks.
And I'm raising my sword as I'm coming at him.
Yeah, and he shoots again and does not hit. And you are there. It is your attack.
And I'm
with the sword
down on him.
And you get a bonus to strike with your cyber combat awareness, right? Whatever it is.
That's plus. Is that +3?
We can look.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
Cyber Knight is at a what? +3 to strike and
That's
parry.
3 to strike. Yep.
Cool. So whatever you're going to do with your sword, add an additional 3 bonus to strike.
All right. Strike.
Natural 20.
Wow.
He is going to try to parry with his rifle, which is not likely. He has to get a natural 20 to parry. And I did not do it, so you do 36 points of damage to him.
What kind of armor is he wearing?
Same kind as the other guy did, but without... no, he's wearing huntsman armor, sorry. So it has no helmet or anything like that. Not environmental. And yeah, he goes for the disarm. Oh, it does not. Your attack.
Dude. As I'm hitting him with my sword again, I'm going to say, surrender and I won't end you.
Okay.
Oh, well.
All right. And he's going to try to dodge out of the way of your sword. But he's -3, right, to dodge. So -1 will not do it. And yeah, you inflict another 24 points of damage on him. The excess on the armor just turns it into kind of what the other headhunter had, which is basically an AR-8 body armor, which your weapon now will do SDC damage to him.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell him, drop your weapon now.
Okay. And yeah, he drops his rifle and puts his hands up.
Face down, right on the dirt.
All right.
Nose right into the dirt.
Yeah. And
You're planting a nose bush. Get it in there.
yeah. He puts he's like, look, man, just calm down. Right.
I'm picking up the weapon.
Yeah. It's an L20 pulse rifle.
Good. Okay, what's your name?
You're gonna make me. My name is Philip.
All right, Philip. Here's the deal. You are now defenseless. You have no weapons and your armor's shit. I'm going to tell you that you are going to run as fast as you can in that direction, and you are not going to stop. Because if you do, that will be bad for you.
All right. Now, technically speaking, he still does have a few other weapons on him. You could disarm him.
Okay,
of those, yeah.
disarming him, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll do that
disarming of all the
first.
weapons.
Yeah, you'll do that
Yes,
first,
yeah,
and then
yes.
and then you're great. Yep. And you point him in the direction that you want him to go, and run.
Run until you decide you should stop, and then run more.
And yeah, he's like, you're just letting me go.
If you come back to try to do anything stupid, then we're gonna have to deal with you. But yeah, go away.
And he kind of gets up and looks at you, keeps looking over his shoulder at you as he starts to run and runs as fast as he can away from you into the darkness of the street that you're on there. Cool.
All right. I'm gonna pick up the weapons and head back.
All right. You head back into the street. You see a large cloud of smoke. Portland, you step through the smoke. You see Sir Luke with a couple of rifles and a knife and like a utility belt sort of thing. And his big flamberge over his shoulder.
He doesn't know that I'm there, right?
That's right. He does not know that you're there.
Oh, sorry, I don't see you.
Yeah. But I see that. Did I notice that he disarmed this guy?
It looks like the
Yeah,
weapons that were on the other wilderness scout. So, or sorry,
Right, yeah.
you never saw any of the wilderness scouts. So
Right.
it looks like a laser rifle, and laser rifle's what was shooting. So
Okay. And I'll just say, welcome back.
All
Let's
right.
deal with this fly trap.
the disembodied voice. inviting you through the smoke.
All right. No. Well, we've dealt with him, so he's not going to be a problem anymore. We better not.
I'm just gonna wave my hands a little bit so he knows what direction I'm going in, so he doesn't get lost.
Well, that'll help considering he can't see you. So,
Yeah.
okay, you guys wade into the smoke.
You know,
All right.
just as an aside, won't it look really cool for me just to wade out of that smoke?
With two
If I got
rifles.
this.
Can you dispel the smoke? It'd be
Fucking
really
awesome.
awesome if you dispelled the smoke.
No.
And
Or
as
even
you
still,
do,
haven't had that.
you-
Yeah, that's cool.
and be like, as you walk through, like, my friend told me you have 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. You should say
Sure. Sure.
All right. Let's jump back to Gotrek for a second.
that.
Gotrek, there's a lot of blood. There's a kind of what's left of a headless guy in huntsman body armor.
Yep.
Now you could find some way of strapping on parts of that armor and kind of, it's not really sized for you, but you could take parts of it and at least have some MDC protection. Or you could go looking for your friends now that
I
you have
wasn't.
some
I wasn't
arms.
really thinking that. I was more so just looking at that laser rifle.
Yeah.
He's got like a knife and all this kind of stuff. Just
Yeah. You can
Hey.
grab the utility belt and
take whatever quick things I can get in about,
Yeah.
30 seconds, and then make my way to where I heard some of those flashes and things going off.
okay. Cool. So as I said,
I want to take his radio as well.
you got that. And yeah, you kind of push your way through the fence that he kind of, when he missed, he blasted the fence, and that kind of gives you a bit of a shortcut. And you make your way through an alley in the direction of where you think that noise was coming from. Senate, you're there in an alcove. Step out as you see Luke come, or you stay put?
Well, do I hear footsteps coming along?
Well, yeah. It looks like there's something in the smoke. And you heard Portland, like the smoke didn't stop the conversation between Portland and Luke. So
Oh, okay. So I've got a sense of who's coming.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll kind of peek my head out and are we good?
Yeah, and
We're good.
Luke passes through the smoke, and
All right.
As I
Well-
get to him, I'm going to toss him the laser rifle.
all right, incoming laser rifle, Senate.
All right. Well, I'll grab it,
Yeah, you catch.
give him a nod, and say, I was kind of eyeballing that a little more than this. And I'll do the slow
Oh.
pan over to the
Yes, that's true.
power armor.
Fair enough. All right. Well,
Who was shooting off bullets?
I heard those as well. We should probably look at that. How close is that guy to getting out of his armor?
Probably another round. So 15 more seconds if you guys just want to wait for that.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah.
Okay. And yes, your coward friend there, Senate, kind of climbs out of the armor and onto the Borg so as to not step into the sticky as best he can, and then leaps over.
So he's a surfboard. Nice.
Yeah. And he
It's
leaps
actually really
leaps over onto where he hopes is unsticky ground. I'll do a high roll for him just to see if he's stuck or not.
Oops, all sticky.
And he actually still gets stuck. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
And I'll try and kind of put his mind at ease and say, you know what? It's probably for the best that you just stay here.
It's like, Thebe, I didn't want to get involved anymore. You know that.
And this is how you get out of that involvement. I mean, the shooting stopped. You're still in one piece. You're fine. Your brother's fine.
Is he?
I'll kind of like look at myself and Luke and Portland and be like, somehow we're fine.
Well,
Seems improbable, but here we are.
We're good.
And
Luke didn't even
I'll
get a
look past-
scratch.
I know,
I'll look around him at the Borg on the ground and be like, he seems rested, I guess.
He's
I don't.
complacent.
Yeah, he's still counting even though you're out of the armor.
Well,
So-
he's still counting. He's absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Still
Yeah.
Yeah, he's communing with the divine, I guess. I don't know. Smiling up at no one. So let us handle what needs handling.
Who? I'm going to talk to him. What's his name again? Nathan.
Yeah, this is Nathan. He pilots the
Yeah, we've been
Predator armor.
introduced. Yes. Nathan.
Yeah.
Who would be at the jail right now? How many people?
Well, it's where Quentin and Sue and well, that's kind of where they stay.
Okay, and the others?
They might be nearby. I mean, a lot of the buildings have been co-opted by the gang.
Okay.
Is there a password or secret handshake? Code phrase?
Oh, we all just kind of know each other.
Oh, okay. Well, I can kind of work with
I kind
that.
of make my. Sorry, do I kind of make my way through these buildings and onto that street that they are?
Yeah, you'll get there eventually. You're kind of slower than them as you're making your way through. Yeah. I don't know how much longer you guys want to take here in the street.
Well, we shouldn't leave the armor just sitting out. We should probably...
Well, I mean,
he's fully out, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fully out of it.
Okay, I'm going to dispel the fly trap here,
Okay. And
so that you can hop in that armor.
and Nathan kind of is like, oh, and he kind of stands up, not being
And I'll
stuck
put my...
to the ground.
No, I'm not. Never mind. And I'm just going to say, it's better you stay sitting for now.
Yeah, just it's nice to not be stuck to the ground.
You're welcome.
I understand, though I find the notion entirely unrelatable.
So while Senate starts to get into the armor eventually, I'm gonna, kneel down next to Nathan and talk about choices in life.
I already did that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry,
I'm gonna do
I'm
the
half
same
in
thing.
armor. I already did that.
I did the same thing.
All right, he's like,
you have the ability to be a better person.
You know,
yeah,
Doc,
easy for
be
you to
the
say when
best,
you've got
Nathan.
food.
Be
I
the
told-
best Nathan that you could be.
I told him that. Be the change in the world you want to be. Oprah Winfrey, whoever that is.
It's Gandhi.
Everybody, Gandhi said everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I get it. I mean, it's a tough world, man. And but you have an opportunity to do good.
I was
He was
trying to do
afflicted with
good.
He was afflicted with mind goblins. They got in
I
the way.
bet. Yeah, I bet you were trying to do good, but unfortunately, you got in with a bad group, right?
Oh, I guess things were going
Yeah.
pretty good though. Just
Oh, good for you, but
they
not so much
started
for.
yeah.
I said
Oh,
that
wait.
exact thing.
All
That's
right.
the thing I said.
That's funny because it's true.
It's almost
Well,
like you were there.
I'm reinforcing your. Well, actually, I forgot about that. Actually, but as soon as you said it, I'm reinforcing.
You're just quoting
Stop
me
rolling!
now.
Stop rolling!
Stop rolling. I'm not in the armor yet.
Well, that's me seeing how long it's going to take you to get in the armor. So another 4 rounds.
Oh, okay.
By that point, Gotrek, you will have stumped your way onto the street as well, just as the as Senate puts the somewhat melted helmet onto his head.
Do we see him?
So I'm assuming I'm kind of just like comparing myself to the wilderness scouts. I want to have like the SDC rifle on my back, and then the MDC rifle is what I'm carrying.
Okay, sounds good. So
I
Gotrek
see
steps
the
out
others?
from and the others see you. Well, you don't see Portland, but that's kind of par for the course. So
Yeah.
Portland.
So I see we all accomplished. So as I come out and see them, I just want to say, so I see we all accomplished our goals for tonight.
So I'm gonna look at him. Were you the gunshots?
Both of them.
Dude, it's only been like 6 minutes, hasn't it?
So
Yeah, not even.
for reference,
Like, what do you mean all the we have the whole night ahead of us, guys? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah,
we
all
just
done
got done.
here. We're all-
Yeah.
for reference,
we do-
I'm
we
looking
do have-
over at Gottrich, who's covered in this speckling of blood, right? And he's rocking the crazy eyes, I assume. No, it's the crazy.
he's
goggles.
actually
little bit.
calm now because the rage has been sated, right?
The rage has subsided. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fed into the rage.
Don't call me a dwarf.
He's got brain matter in his beard.
Balls operate.
And Portland starts rocking out invisibly in the street.
You're both the best and worst backup dancer available. Like
You can't see me.
the enthusiasm's there, but no one knows you're there.
Exactly. Fantastic.
Just an empty spot on the stage.
Exactly.
Hey, Portland, question for you.
What?
You could still command this Borg, right?
That's correct.
Could you like command them to like run in that direction and not stop?
Well, eventually it will stop because there's only so much time that this person is in.
Right, but he'll be gone. Like he's
Well-
fast. He'll get out
Well,
of it.
trance isn't again mind control, right? Like trance is.
But it's just it's a simple order. Run.
Yeah.
I could, but it'd be easier if we just end him.
We can't do that.
But we really could.
Well, I mean,
Because-
we
He is a weapon.
he's
When he
also
comes out of this trance, he's going to try to kill us.
yes, but he's also defenseless now. We can't kill a person who's defenseless, even if he is a Borg.
No, we definitely can kill people who are defenseless.
Yeah,
Easy.
I like
Of course, I just did.
What?
Of course you can.
the what?
What do you do? What?
I like this guy. Hey, Gottrick, can you please put a bullet through this guy's head?
Hey, whoa.
What?
I don't know if that's necessary.
Well, like I said, I don't think anything's going to change this guy's mind. Like, he
Well-
flipped on me just for calling him a bitch earlier.
Possibly, Senate. What did you do to help? So I kind of take Senate aside. What did you do to help our friend Nathan decide that fighting was not a good idea?
And as you're whispering, I haven't quite figured out the volume control, so I'm unnecessarily loud and say, "Oh, I scared the crap out of his brain."
Yeah. I'm
He's
picturing
not-
Senate like testing out the claws and the wings and everything.
Yeah,
like
I'm doing
that.
systems check. Like the sunroof opens and closes.
But you don't really have the skills yet, right? Because you haven't used
No.
telemechanics yet. So you're just
No,
like,
I'm
what
just-
does this do? And it's like,
I'm in there fucking around.
yeah.
Well, can you do that again?
Can I walk up to Sir Lou and I just want to say, so this guy called you a bitch?
What? Nobody called me a bitch.
Is that what Portland said? That this guy was shit talking you?
I called the. Did I hear this? I'm just curious.
Probably. He's right in the street
Yeah.
there. You're just standing
I
around.
called the
Yeah.
cyborg a bitch, and he snapped on me, and then wanted to like kill me.
As one does.
Well, then Portland, you should do something about it.
Dude, I'll do it right now. I have no problem with it. It's Sir Luke, my friend here, and he's trying to convince me otherwise. But really, this guy's a death machine.
Well, what if we find a way to just temporarily disable his cybernetics by way of, and I'll look over at Gottrich and say telemechanics or operatory magic. I don't actually know how that works.
Yeah,
Dude,
stop him from
cyber-
functioning.
Yeah, cyber euthanize him. Go for it.
Well, you don't need to euthanize, just
Techno
stop him
euthanize
from
him.
functioning.
Techno euthanize.
Yeah.
Can I basically like render all of his weapons non-functionable
Well, just check
with my telemechanics or my
check
mental operation?
telemechanics. I'm pretty sure telemechanics doesn't work on bionics, but just
By
check the
touching,
power.
oh yeah, non-artificially intelligent machine. I know how it works. When touching an artificially intelligent machine, blah blah blah. Yeah, so it's like computers and stuff like that, but it's not biomechanics.
Like Senate, maybe you could like do brain stuff to him.
Yeah, shut his brain right off forever.
I certainly could do brain stuff, but that has the same half-life issue of it only goes so long.
Yeah.
I mean,
He is a weapon. literally a weapon.
Well, so am I. So are you. So are all of us.
Yeah, I agree, and I would want me dead too if I was in this position.
Oh wow, it's dark.
No, it's not.
Like he's out of
Remember-
line, but he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Problem.
Thank you.
Senate is just one enormous meme library. That's all he is.
I know I'm not wrong. That's why it's nice to have me on your side. I think I've said this like 4 times. It should be I should be on a shirt. By the way, audience, if you think we should be doing some merch, please put it in the comments. I'd be interested to see what you would like as merch because we have some really good one-liners, like evil stew, good stew, and we'll have like images of stew there. We'll things like that. Just let us know. Drop us a comment.
I would wear an evil stew shirt, actually.
Dude, I would wear an evil stew.
Well, I mean, if we make T-shirts, we're all probably going to have to wear the T-shirts because, well,
yes.
Yeah, contractually, you're obligated to wear the shirt at that point.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You don't have to. We don't have to. We get to.
No, you have to. Yeah,
Jesus,
it's required now. Every time we play, you got to be in the T-shirt.
Welcome to business.
They can't see us.
That's right.
I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah, feel the fine quality of the fabric, and you got to rub it on the microphone. Yeah, that's great.
100% cotton, y'all.
Fine Corinthian leather. Yeah.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be such a sweaty
only you
shirt.
get a leather T-shirt.
But not even real leather. Not even real leather.
Yes.
It's like
you'd have to
Naga hide.
Whatever Naga hide shit that Ricardo Montalban was shilling for.
Oh, that's funny.
On any kind of a hot or humid day, you've got to peel it off at the end. Just
so, anyways, I think that slogan is "He's not wrong." He, is should be on a shirt. But getting back to our actual discussion here,
yes. I mean, I'm wearing several 100 pounds of armor now. I could just kind of crush his legs.
No, not really. The legs don't crush that easily.
Well, like if you remove limbs, I suppose that would help. I mean, he wouldn't be able to fight back.
It would take forever. We gotta get going.
We got time. We got time.
We have the whole night though. In 6 minutes, we need to
Well, you also recall there was some radioing. There was some radioing going on.
So we don't have infinite time. So either start taking body parts off them, and I really don't like the idea of a more permanent solution because I don't know this guy. I don't know his story. I don't really want to start getting to know these guys because Nathan's cool enough for me. Thanks.
You got cyborg kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Cyborg wife, cyborg
He's got
kids.
a toaster oven waiting for him at home.
Went through college.
He started out as a hot dog stand, worked his way up.
See, to me, I come out and like, this guy isn't hostile. He's not armed.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he is armed because he's a cyborg.
Yeah,
but he's not hostile.
Not right now.
He's been under this mind control, so he hasn't done anything. So I don't really.
Yeah, I can sympathize with the designation. Like, I could sympathize with the designation. He is a weapon because so am I, and it's like, oh, that hits home. That makes me sad inside.
Guys, he tried to kill me like numerous times. Like, as soon as he wakes up from this, he's gonna be our enemy.
All right, then chop his legs off and let's leave him behind.
Let's take the legs off, take the arms off. We're good.
Okay, whatever. How long is that gonna take?
What kind of guns does this predator suit have?
I'm gonna start sawing off.
I've got a claw. That'd be
Even
fun.
the one by the neck. Saw that one off first.
No, I'm not gonna kill him.
The leg connecting his
because
neck.
at least later on they could reattach weapon. But not in the meantime. It would take a lot longer. So we could at least take these off.
I just want to take a look at Trance to see what.
He's listening there still. He's laying there still counting, listening to us like, yes, this is totally normal.
Yeah, he cannot engage in any sort of. He offers no resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't harm himself.
Is it all like hardwired? We can't like press buttons and have it pop off?
Yeah, that's kind of how it is. It's not designed to just come apart,
It's him.
It's not an IKEA assembly system, right?
Exactly.
But, okay, just outside the game though, just imagine how intimidating it would be for the bad guys to come across him completely limbless.
You do realize how intimidating it would be if I just shot this thing through. Like they were already scared of us when I killed the last guy. I blew him apart.
No, you didn't. I did.
Right. Is that a game right now? Is that
Yes,
a game?
I know.
Okay. Yeah. So they obviously know we're not fucking around, and to kill their cyborg ninja thing over here, like I feel like we should just fucking end this right now.
Take out the arms, take off the legs.
Okay. I'm gonna tap his face and see whether it's real face or not.
His face feels pretty squishy.
Pretty face-ish.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a bullet through it.
Okay, you pull your hand. Do you have a handgun? What are you using?
Yeah, why not? Let's use a handgun.
No,
I'll use a vibro saber.
I'm just asking
go
if you
right through his
have
face.
one. That's all.
Oh, I do have a hand. It's a 9mm automatic pistol.
All right, you pull it and put it up against his forehead.
Yep.
And I'm going to manage as much of the word no as I can in 3 seconds.
Are you
Bearing
gonna,
in mind that I still haven't actually used telemechanics yet, so I'm kind of just like, the robot's not moving. You just hear, no.
yeah,
I haven't noticed because I'm looking at the leg, taking off the leg.
No, you haven't started taking off a leg. He's just
But
talking.
I'm moving in that direction now.
But he pulls the gun and points it right at the guy's head. So it's right in front of you.
No.
Do you okay?
Be
And
the bigger person.
do you
Be the bigger person?
do you do anything?
I'm
I'm
going
going to activate telemechanics because it's going to be a lot easier to interject with that.
I'm going to put my hand on his hand and say, Portland, we are better people than this.
Oh, you're an accessory now.
One of us
I'm
is
not an accessory.
and click.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
Do you
I knew it right away.
Okay, are you pushing his hand out of the way?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So
Come.
give me initiative checks, the two of you, to see who's first here.
Oh, I know I'm losing this anyways.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
Okay, I got a +7. Oh, it's a 12. I think you have a 10 to start, don't you?
And I got
You
a
gotta
3,
roll.
right?
Yeah, you gotta
So
roll a
it's
1 to lose.
All right. So give me a strike there, Sir Luke, to push his hand out of the way.
Okay.
Do I
I'm doing it gently.
Yeah, you can resist. Yeah.
Okay.
So strike. Or no, parry, right?
No, a strike while you're pushing his hand out. Yeah.
What am I using? What am I using to strike?
Well, it depends. Are you trying to disarm him or are you just trying to push his hand out of the way?
I'm disarming. So
there should be a strike
You're
bonus.
disarming?
Just roll a d20 plus your strike bonus.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Oops, I forgot it's +2.
Yeah, so an 8. Okay.
8.
That's what you got to resist there, Portland.
Is this a parry that I'm doing?
Yeah, you could use
Where's
parry. Yeah.
Sweet.
12. You don't have to roll.
Actually, you know what? Sorry, it should have been a bigger parry. Sorry. Just continue. Sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, he reaches for you. You just use your other hand to push him out of the way, and it is your turn. You can pull the trigger.
You're just playing slaps.
Exactly. Just click boom.
Okay. Yeah.
Not wasting more time.
Cool. Give me a 3d6.
3d6. Okay.
And actually, yeah.
Any bonus for being point blank?
It's a point blank headshot, so you automatically do double damage, direct to hit points.
Thank God.
So,
all right. Oh, it's a 20.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah. So, yeah, he just falls back. He's bleeding out. He's not necessarily dead. You could put another bullet in his head and end it.
Okay. I'm gonna put another bullet in his head. Can I end it?
Yeah.
Portland, no, don't do this.
He's already suffering. We might as well just put him out of his misery.
My God, this is so wrong.
This needs to happen. He's going to be against us as soon as he wakes up.
You can make him run in a certain direction.
No, I can't. He will eventually come back just as quickly.
What we could have taken
Yeah.
off his limbs. Taken off his
This is what it's
limbs.
we have other things to do. We are here to finish this mission that we have. This is going to take time. There are people around. Let's end this. Let's go.
So
This is wrong.
so yeah.
Like-
in the chaos of you shooting and arguing, Nathan gets up and runs because you just basically executed a guy that he's known for quite some time.
Cool.
So he takes off. I don't know, Senate, anything on
You
your
should-
end?
You should run. I agree. I'm not going to plan. I'm not planning to
I
kill
mean,
that guy.
that's a fair response.
Yeah.
I agree. That's a
can't.
fair response.
I
Gotrek,
can't.
Senate, anybody want to do anything or let him go?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let him go.
Yeah, run, dude. Run for us.
He's got
Thank you.
nothing.
All
This
right.
is worse than it
I'm
looks.
torn
But,
with the situation of killing this Borg
well,
because he's innocent, like he's unarmed, but he's not innocent. So
No.
I get it.
Thank you.
Would I consider like this Borg as? I mean, yes, he's living, but
He's alive.
not
A Borg is alive. Yeah.
like more machine than.
Man,
More
twisted and
machine
evil.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah. But yeah,
Like,
so
would I consider him as a non-human, or is he still a human?
that's up for debate. You know, the coalition tends to frown on bionics because it makes people more machine than human, and their whole point is that they want to preserve humanity. But still, he is alive. He had a human brain and human face, and he ate food and all these other things.
Had a family, people who loved him.
Possibly, and yeah.
like
so
we're
I
looking
mean,
at this. We're looking at this through the lens of what's been told to us by Portland and Luke.
yeah. Also, you also have your alignment, which basically, what would you do with a prisoner, right? Do you execute your prisoner or do you, right? Portland's alignment says, nope, we're just going to kill him. Sir Luke says,
Well, to be
what the hell
fair-
did you do that for? And then the unprincipled guys, which is Gotrek and Senate, you have to contend
Yeah.
with, you're selfish, but you're not selfish to the point whereby you're just allowing, a defenseless prisoner to be executed. That's not the kind of you're more about people not infringing on your freedom than you are
Yeah.
making sure that it never happens, right?
So in
Like,
that case, I
ever
should
again.
probably roll initiative
Now
that I actually have a body to move around in.
yeah, but you can't intervene now. Like, it's done.
I was going to say
You spent
executing-
you spent your action activating telemechanics, but
Yeah.
I was going to say executing prisoners of war is kind of a Canadian thing to do, though.
well,
It is kind of on brand.
yeah,
Okay, are we gonna get back to me executing this guy? He's dead now, or
yeah.
Can I
He's
finish the job?
he's done. Yeah,
okay? Thank God. Okay, he's done.
Yeah.
All right. Can we get to the armory, or are we going?
you guys can begin to make your way that way. Yeah.
Portland, that was so unnecessary.
Agreed. I'm surprised you didn't chase that other guy down. Can we keep going?
That's hurtful in a meta way.
All right, and with that, the four of you, are you walking
Can't
down?
address it, but
Are you walking down the street, Senate, or are you flying?
well, how
What
far
we can do?
are
You
we?
fly now. You have wings.
I know I'm a
You're
beautiful
welcome.
butterfly. Finally,
You're fucking welcome.
how far are we from the armory, the prison?
It's
The
just
jail.
down the road a ways,
Okay.
but you would definitely get there before all your friends if you flew, right?
Well, conversely, I could pretend to be Nathan and walk them in.
This is true.
And I'm saying this less to Magnum and more to the other three. I mean, how much duct tape do you guys have, and how much Die Hard have you watched? Because if we start gluing guns to or taping guns to your backs, it would look convincing, sort of.
I don't really need a gun taped to my back, actually. The other late. Well, no, we don't need that either. Maybe I'll keep the laser rifle.
Whatever
need
you
it.
do, let's do it fast. I want to go back and get my robot vehicle.
Well, why don't we do that now?
Well, we're going to this armory.
Yeah, but you get the laser. Yeah, okay. Whatever. We'll do that.
Wasn't that the whole point of going to the armory? I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
that was
yes,
our
yes.
initial-
Indeed
So-
it was.
It was to get
So,
your stuff
Portland-
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Portland, if
just
you
our
want to
stuff
stay,
back.
if you want to stay invisible, I can walk these two in. The damaged head gives credence to the my radio doesn't work, and I can use hand signals to say I don't have comms.
Sure.
I mean, that should limit what the psychic can do with me specifically. And as soon as she starts playing with them, well, we have these big old guns.
Yeah.
And if
I'm
nothing
most
else,
worried-
it puts us within sorting range of Luke and things that aren't Luke.
I'm most worried about the psychic.
Well, let me tell you,
Why are
this
you worried about a psychic?
this suit of armor walking up on me, there's a reason that I had to talk my way out of the Nathan situation. Speaking of which, he's probably going to be going to get his brother soon, so we should do this sooner than
His
later.
brother?
Yeah, there's another one of these suits.
Another triax armor.
Well, don't
Yeah.
forget, there's also the 2 Samson power armors.
There's a bunch of stuff.
There's
a
actually
list of it.
there's another full conversion Borg too.
It's expansive, so let's not expand it. Let's just go.
Exactly. Let's
So-
go.
Okay, well, that we should do that, but we could also continue on with our idea of like sniping over the course of the next couple of days.
I feel like if we cut the head off the snake, most of them will disband. We hit,
True.
we fade. The ones that aren't smart enough to move on, well, we'll come back and snipe at them.
It's been 6 minutes, guys. Can we
So
get
let's-
to the armory?
So
All
I'm
right,
already
let's do this.
flomping along.
Let's do this.
All right. And you guys
Come on.
move down the street toward the armory, now somewhat armed and armored. And Senate, did you activate telemechanics?
I did, yes.
All right, and telemechanicked. And that's where we will end this episode. Thank you so much for joining us yet again as we finally finished off that confrontation that took 3 episodes to do. But hey, here we are.
In 6 minutes.
That's right. 3 episodes to cover 6 minutes of game time. But that's the nature of the beast. We're so glad you could do it with us. I'm Magnum Pi. I'm here with Teku, Golgotha, Vahilo, and Dark Templar. And we are Initiative Zero.